This is getting very, very annoying. Right, let's see if this works. Oh, I can't bear it. I really can't bear it. It's too hot, Apollo, for all this nonsense. It really is too hot. Hi, Shin. No, because I've spent about 40 minutes trying to get in here, and nobody's going to know where I am. And I'm just really stressed. So I can see there's 3 of you here, but it's just ruined everything. And I can see that people are fed up and have gone, and I don't know what to do. I'll message quickly Emma, so can you stay in here for me, please? And I'm going to message Emma and see if she can let everybody know. Tish, can you let everybody know it's the original link? I think it's the original link. I can't cope with Streamlabs anymore. It's probably me rather than Streamlabs, but I've just spent 40 minutes. So I shall look at something else. Yeah, which other tool? This is the only tool. This is the original link from what I can tell. I just need you guys to, yeah, they've all gone. I'm not surprised. I'm sure everybody was getting as frustrated as I was. Can somebody message Emma Braisbury's? Can somebody post on Live Virtually? Can somebody post on, because otherwise we're going to get nobody. Well, not nobody, obviously. You're here, and that's lovely. But I'm going to have disappointed a lot of people, so that's quite upsetting. Hi, Kirsty. So I can see Sue Powell. I think Janie lost the will to live as well. Message Emma Braisby. I've been messaging her. Just message her and say she's on the original link, and then what she will do is do some posts for me, I think. She tried calling me. Just message her and let her know, please, to join, because I can't message people while I'm on live, unfortunately. And she was trying to call me. I can see I've got a missed call. It's just all been pretty horrendous. Looks like I've got 10 of you now. Once I can see that Emma's online and able to at least let other people know. All a bit of a shambles. Hello, MP. So basically what's happened is Streamlabs, thanks Tish, Streamlabs is somewhere, if you just use YouTube to stream, people say it's too blurry, so you need a third party to stream through. So I've used Streamlabs. Streamlabs gives brilliant kind of picture. Hi Diane, it's lovely to see people joining. Gives great picture, great sound. Unfortunately, when Ian and I were in Henley-on-Thames, it was saying we couldn't start the tour. So this time it wouldn't start the tour, and I've messaged them. Sorry, I'm just tweaking my gimbal. Messaged them, and they said, okay, then we'll restart the phone. Well, I've restarted the phone twice. I've restarted the event, and unfortunately what it's done, yes, Emma, yes, I think so. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Emma. Emma, so I already joined this tour, and I was in it for 3 minutes. And you were all Emma, could you do me a favour? Can you put a post on Live Virtually and on my group? And can you let people know that it's the original link? Because I think this is the original link. Of course, so what happened? Yes, so anyway, I've uninstalled the app. Then it asked me for my password. Oh, that was it. So I was watching you guys chat amongst each other. You were asking how you all were for 3 minutes. And I'm going, can you let me know if you're here? Can you let me know if you're here? And I was like, you can't hear me. How can I see you chatting? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joe. That's kind of you. It's just incredibly stressful. It's hot, and the cats are getting really annoyed. Well, they're not getting really annoyed, actually. That's probably an exaggeration. I'm getting really annoyed. I'm going to flip the camera to show you. The cats were starting to get a little bit wound up because they're like, why have you shut us in here? And you're not even making us famous. Oops. You want my heated towel rack? Well, I tell you what, if you come all the way down to Kent and manage to get a plumber to unscrew it and give me a replacement, they are hopping with rage, Rosie. Yeah, okay. They're not looking annoyed at the moment, Rosie, but I can assure you they were raging. I mean, I'll be honest, their raging may have been less than well, okay, they meowed a couple of times. But you know, when you're stressed, you're like, oh, that was enough. Can somebody message Janie, because Janie will be upset to miss them. So what I'm going to have to do now, though, of course, is wake them all up, because they were internal rage, exactly. Internal rage on a cat, you know what it means? They are plotting. Marlene, it's all gone wrong, Marlene. She knows, thanks, Pizzazz. So basically, I think anybody who has a cat knows that they will internalise this, and what they'll do is they'll get their own back just when you're least expecting it. Now, how long have I been live? Well, it says 7 minutes, but some of that was me going, nobody's going to find me ever again, my life is ruined. You know, because, you know, I mean, yeah, it's just not fair. I was about to cry. I got hot and I got bothered. I was literally about to cry, leaving plaintive messages. I just can't go anymore. Because I take things in my stride. The thing is, I'm great with IT. Absolutely great. Well, is it a new link, Emma? Isn't it just the original? Isn't it the original? Because I think I've rejoined this. I think this is the very original one. Because, yeah, no, I think it's the very original one because, oh, well, who knows? Maybe not. I mean, to be honest, I've given up. If you join on the calendar, it is dead. It's dead. Oh, my pineapple episode. Do you know what, Ronnie? It's not okay. It's really not okay. My tongue is still, I think what they've said is, by they I mean people on Google, is that so pineapple has this kind of acidicness, and apparently you can use it to tenderize meat. Yeah, that went well. And well, I think I tenderised my tongue. I think I've literally stripped off. Thank you, Janie. I think what I might do is, oh, I don't know what to do anymore, Janie. So I think I've stripped off the entire surface of my tongue, and I'm not entirely sure why. I've bought a fresh pineapple twice in my life. Once my brother was coming down, and I thought, oh, what I'll do is I'll make him a fruit salad. So I bought a fresh pineapple, I bought some strawberries and my blueberries, and I put it all in a thing. And I think actually then he just ate all the biscuits I'd bought and not the salad. So second time round, not a problem. So I cut it open and I gorged myself on pineapple. I probably had over a third of a pineapple. And I was like, oh, what's happening with my tongue? Oh, that's a little bit. And then my lips, I'm like, oh, burny lips. Why have I got burny lips? And I'm like, well, this is strange. So obviously Googled and found out it's a thing. And I'm like, so there's a few, is it because I just was a pig and ate too much of the pineapple? Was it because the pineapple was an evil pineapple? Or was it because it wasn't ripe enough? I mean, we're never going to know. Look at those eyes. Oh, look at that claw that went through. Well, this is it. I mean, I've still got the rest of the pineapple in the fridge and I'm a little bit... So it said, oh, don't worry, after a few hours it'll have gone away. But I woke up this morning, it was like, well, I still feel a little like a pineapple tongue. But obviously I'm kind of like, well, I bought that pineapple, that whole thing was 95p. I'm going to eat the rest of it. Somebody did say that cooking pineapple will kill off the acid. I mean, but by the way, I don't think it's like, you know, if you had a body, if you'd been to Nat's Tours, I don't think she was ever going to say, you know, oh yeah, this person was murdered and the person put them in pineapple juice and their body disintegrated. I don't think it's that acidic. Because then I started thinking, if it done that to my tongue and my lips, what's it doing to my tummy? Peachy says to eat peaches. Oh, hello, Peachy. So what I'm going to show you is her absolute favourite toy, which is going to be slightly difficult because I have to walk. Look, I was fine though, Janie. So my stomach, it appears, is fine. I can't eat Peachy, too many furs, it gets stuck in my teeth. So bear with, because This favourite toy is in the pocket of my fleece that I had to take off because I was obviously started having a hot flush for all the stress. So this is the favourite toy. Now, I have searched trying to find if I can find another one, and I don't know if it was a handmade. So basically, obviously, it's some sort of knitted thing, and inside I think it's like a cardboard or a plastic. Well, what Peachy does is Peachy likes to put it in her mouth because it's obviously, and then what she does is she likes to carry it around and drop it. Well, we have a game whereby she brings it to her mummy, which is me, and her mummy throws it to her, and then she catches it. Well, she finds it, she doesn't catch it, she's not that clever. And then she brings it back and she drops it and I throw it. So basically, I'm playing catch with Peachy. Oh, that's woken her up somewhat. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh. She's a cog, or is she a dat? Oh! Let's see if she'll actually do it. Now, oh, dear me. I've been cleaning this room for you guys. And, all my bones creak. Right, come here, and then we'll throw it. Yes? Come here, and then we'll throw it. Come here. Yes, so then we'll throw it, all right? So you ready? Of course, she won't do it now because I've said that's what she does. Yes. Pick up the toy and bring it to your human mother. And do not make me look like a fool on the TV. You make yourself look like a fool. Peachy. Rude. Bring me the toy. Bring me the toy. Oh, she also likes Milo's tail. Milo, not so much. Peachy, bring me the toy. Peachy. Why are you twiddling your head like that, Peachy? You look like a weirdo. What are you doing? What was that all about? What are you doing? Now you're worrying me with your wiggly head. That's nice. Show everybody what you've got stuck on your tail, have you? Well, this is the problem, isn't it, with favourite toys? You can never find them again, can you? So that's all a bit frustrating. Bring your toy. Bring your toy. Oh, completely ignore me. Bring your toy. Bring your toy. Sorry, Tina. We've had an absolute nightmare. I say we. I had the nightmare and I shared my nightmare with you all. So, basically it's been, oh, I know what I wanted to do. One of the things I wanted to show you was the difference in size between this, which is an adult biscuit, but that's not going to work if you're going to eat it. Great. I actually brought a few up with me because I thought, oh, I'll show you the difference between kitten biscuits and cat biscuits. But they've nearly eaten them all. I can see there's literally only one left. So let me see if I can wedge this open. Oh, I'm sure there must be an easier way of doing this. Oh, he's come up. Right, so these are the kitten biscuits. Again, yeah, thanks, that's really helpful. or we've got an endless supply of kitten biscuits, so I won't worry about this. Don't worry, it's all going really well. Today's great. Recommend me to all your friends. Right, yeah. Come on then. Oh, yeah. Oh, so what's that on you? Ooh. Right, so this is a kitten biscuit size. And that's not even funny anymore. Seriously. Well, hello, Natalie. So I've had a nervous breakdown, Natalie. It's all right. My cheeks are still red. And now I'm trying very desperately hard with my one remaining biscuit. I will do this. Right. No, step away from the biscuits. Step away from the No, stay away from the biscuits. Right, see? Can you see? Yeah, wasn't that worth it? Wasn't it worth it? There are different biscuits as well in the adult one, so I think what I'm actually showing you is one of the smallest. Oh well. Well. Did you like the one on the left or the one on the right? I didn't care actually. They're both the same brand, so they, well, do you know what? I might take a photo later because it's going terribly wrong. And the other thing is, look at this. No, that wasn't the point, Peachy. No, get off. No. Oh, for goodness sake. Now you've got your claw. So the reason why I want to show you is, can you see there should be 2 balls? 2 balls. 2 balls. 3 balls, sorry, and I've only got 2. So one of those orange balls is somewhere around the house, which is interesting. Yeah, she likes all of them. Yeah. She's like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Apollo's acting like he hasn't been fed in weeks. And then, of course, you can buy all the expensive cat toys, but sometimes you just want to chew through the innards of a... I mean, when I say you, I don't mean you. I mean the cats. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what you do in your spare time. Maybe you do like to chew through the insides of toilet roll. Which reminds me, I went to the toilet yesterday, and this is when it's always a good idea to be prepared. I went in there and somebody had obviously dropped the toilet roll down the loo, but then put it back up on the side. So, well, thanks, that's great. It's nice, but it's all right, because every lady always carry a bit of spare toilet roll. So she's saying she would think. Oh, this is good to know. Anything in particular? Who's nicked the toilet seat? Would somebody really nick a toilet seat? I mean, that's a bit grim, isn't it? It's not as if they're not frequently used, the toilet seats. I'd like to think that maybe they were broken. I mean, I don't mean that they were broken, that's why somebody took them. I mean that the fact that, yes. Apollo, could you appear less starved? Oh, I've not eaten for days. I've never been to the loo and seen somebody walk out with the toilet door under their arm. Well, I remember a funny story my mother told me. She and her best friend went into these toilets, and they were absolutely outraged. Outraged they were, because they didn't have any toilet doors. And they spoke to each other and said, well, this is absolutely ridiculous. Why? Why would you not have a toilet door? Can't possibly go without a toilet door. So they were having their conversations, and I'm not sure which one of them noticed that actually there were toilet doors. They were just open so much that you couldn't see them. So that's good to know that my mother's walking the planet with her best friend, both of them outraged, not just singular outrage, double outrage. Apollo's looking a bit full on ankles and some leg in view. That sounds like changing rooms. I've been in changing rooms like that where you can actually see people's legs as they're getting changed. It's kind of, how much did they save to have those kind of, I don't know, it's like cowboy doors, isn't it? Maybe once you've finished changing, you can burst through with what the new outfit that you've got. Oh, that's stretchy, Apollo. Well, oh, look at that. Although, seems to be making a meal out of it. Apollo, Peepo, hello. Well, we're in a toilet. I mean, that's a really nice toilet seat, isn't it? It's glittery and everything. Somebody came in to use the loo and then walked off with my toilet seat. Oh, Rosie, accidentally making eye contact with someone in the mirror through the toilet door gap is awkward. Oh. Unless if it's a mirror, you're sure you're not actually looking at yourself and then kind of trying to avoid contact with yourself. Oh no, look at that person looking at me. They're outrageous and they always come to me when I'm on the toilet. Did that once in Dorothy Perkins when I was shopping. I think it's the one, not sure, I walked in and there was a nice size store and then it opened out onto another much larger size. I started walking towards it. And there was a woman walking towards me, and at some stage I realised it was myself walking towards a very large mirror. There's moments in time you do feel, I do hope nobody's going to see what I'm doing. Nice to see you, Rosie. See, I don't remember half the things, but I do remember the really humiliating things that you wish you'd actually forget or not done. For those of you who are a fan of, whoops! Oh, I say, it's like I've been on the sauce. Grumpy cat. Hello, hello. Spot the difference. Can you believe how big he is? I'll wait for it. Oh, yeah, go on. Doof him one. Go on, doof him. Oh, don't curl up. Doof him one. What's this? What's this? How old are they now? Well, Apollo was born on the 10th of August, so he's coming up for 9 months, which is just redonkulous. She was born on the 26th, so she's about, what, 8.5 months? 8.5 months? Is that it? Was that what he was? Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. So is everybody here ex-Hago? Or have we got any new people who are just, bouncing around on YouTube and saw me? Any newbies? Anybody who's never toured with me before? Well, the question, how are John and Liam doing? I know you're a Voyager. They're John and Leo now, and they're doing super well, and they've had their birthday this year. They were born in April, so can you hear that? Oh. 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 Oh, look at that portly bot. Well, she's not actually, although I fear her belly may be due to a certain affection for the old food content. So Apollo's very, very active. Apollo likes to go out and he does Apollo things and, and who's a boo-doo, who's a boo-boo, who's a boo-boo. And Peachy is a little bit more, she's more of a home girl. Yeah, I mean, this is just redonkulous. Can you attack your brother, please, not me? Well, she's not lazy because she does run around like a nut at times, but she's just more... Oh, look, isn't that cute? Let's try and... I'll be honest, it does make it slightly easier when they're not herring around like loons. Of course, we did get the zoom, didn't we? But, oh, actually, I did remember that I've got the extendable pole on this gimbal. The extendable pearl. Hello, Michaela. She breathes quite heavy. It's inside her ear, should you wish. So, the cat litter is fun. I think Apollo's now being a big boy and using the toilet and she isn't. So I had an email from one of the pet stores saying, oh, your subscription of your cat litter has arrived. And I was like, oh, I thought I'd cancelled that. And I thought, well, actually, I do need some. So I'll go and pick it up. And then I went down to collect it and I realised that, unfortunately, although they'd told me a few days ago it'd be ready, it wasn't yet ready. And I was like, oh, for goodness sake. So I went and got one off the shelf. And the problem is they haven't packaged them properly. So you end up with it coming out in the car, which is really annoying. And then you end up pouring it and some comes out and it's really fine. I was like, oh, for goodness sake, I've picked up the wrong one. I didn't want this one. I wanted the one that smelled a bit of lavender. So I thought, well, that's fine, because I guess what will happen is when my one does eventually come in, I'll mix it up. So my one eventually arrived. I went in and collected it and I was like, thank goodness for that, because that other one, it's so fine and sandy. And when Apollo does get in it. He kind of digs for Australia, and all it ended up was all over the place. And so I thought, right, let's pull this one out. And it came out like sand. And I realised that the one I put on auto renewal was in fact the one that came out like sand and not the one I wanted in the first place. So now I had two. And you know, you're middle-aged when your life revolves around what kind of cat litter you're getting. Ooh. And the good news is that soon enough the weather will be such that we can actually do tours in the front garden. Well, that's interesting. And you'll be able to see the others as well. Ah, Tina. So yes, I'm glad you said that about settings. So you can change your settings for all videos to high quality. I would recommend that if you're using, if you're really only watching YouTube at home when you're connected to your Wi-Fi, set them as the high quality version. Now, obviously, the more pixels you've got, the more data it's going to use. But when you're at home, obviously, it's dependent on the quality of your broadband. So what I've been noticing as I've been uploading videos is that they are not as good as the quality as when I downloaded them, but that you can actually change them. Per video, you can actually click on that little cog and you can change it. You can go in your settings, Tina, and you can change it for each one. Because this is on Wi-Fi. Oh. I just pressed a button on the side of the gimbal. I ended up going in to take a photo. What? It's a thing, Emma. It's a thing. I might do a video about how to watch a better quality video. I mean, wouldn't that would be something, wouldn't it? Thing is, I'm the sort of person that likes to play with everything, technically, so I understand how it all works, which is why I get so stressed. And Janie, is it better? Is it better for you, Janie? I actually thought that for live streams it would automatically show in the best quality, but oh! Potentially not. Yes, yours is on auto. So Emma, try high quality. High quality. Now, you see, I'm going to have to do a video about a video. Because a lot of the comments we get is, oh, it's really blurry. Well, Ronnie, that works as long as you can see. What we need is some tutorials. We'll all become, it doesn't make any difference. Well, it does depend on what you're on. Have another look at your, Emma, have another look and see now what it's saying. Because the quality, I'll tell you what, the quality on my end, when I'm looking through my eyes, it's just... Can I pad a tad left? Or can I pan left a tad? Oh, you naughty thing, you wanted to see her bot. Up a bit, down a bit, round a bit. Janie's on 5G. Well, 5G is your Means you're not on your Wi-Fi. Ah, well there you are, Emma. Does anybody want me to wake them up? There you are, Tina. I mean, they're not really doing anything at all interesting today at all. Did I say at all twice in the same sentence? There's a sprout. Shall we wake them up just a little bit? I mean, they're all very cute and everything, but... Oops! Tennis. Synchronized heads turning. Do you think it could enter into an Olympics? What about if one of them was kind of not as synchronized as the other one? Is Anne with us? Wait for it. Let's try and change the angle. Whoops. Oh, watch out. He's on it. He's on it like a bonnet. Oh. Ooh, they appear to be stuck. Oh, Anne is there. Good. I've forgotten because I said hello to a few of you earlier when nobody was paying any attention to me. Get off. Get off. If I let go of this now, this is a smacker in the face. I'm not sure why the trumpeting noise. It's a bit like the train video I took. Oh, I bet you, it'd be really interesting. I could take a video of somebody being on a train from East Malling to West Malling. They can hear all the noises of the train. They can hear the announcement. And then we pull into West Malling and somebody blew their nose. OMG Lenny, you VSRXM. Oh, I've never been called something so outrageous in all my life. You're a VSRXM. Rude. That sort of comment could be reported by YouTube. Shall we move the green food bar? Yeah, that's not very interesting. Sorry, typo. Really? Really, Janie? I was going to come off and Google what it stood for. You very sensible, right. No, the X has thrown me. Oh, flossing. I could do this to you guys. Free dentist work. And this is called lazy playing with toys, isn't it, really? Not being funny, but why would he let me do this? Oh, yeah. I love it. It's like pat a cake, baker's man. Give me a cake as fast as you can. Do, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, I'm starting to think this. And ha ha ha! Yes, 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 my son. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Burp. Come on, Apollo. Would you move? And what have you got your paw like that for? Like you're going to punch somebody in the face. Oh, my life is torture. Ah, that's... Look. I'm so tired, I couldn't possibly. The great thing about Apollo is that he does like a tummy tickle. Oh yes, he likes a tummy tickle. He's taking his win off. Yeah. Now this is tricky. How's he gonna know which side to go for? He's so cute. He's a little bit on the old denso side though, don't you think? Have you seen the ridiculousness of his feet? Like all those little black spodges. They are very cool. I wouldn't know which leg. If somebody said, oh yes, can you identify him in a lineup just by his back legs, I'd never know which bit went where. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think the chances of being asked to be identified in a lineup are quite high. So we've hit the 45 minutes and I can understand that I've now taken up about an hour and 25 minutes of your times today. So chew this, because this is what happens then. They chew the little cord thing, and then when you're playing with it, it pings off and you have to tie it together, which is terribly annoying. Knowing your dog, Emma, it could be for anything. So I just want to thank everybody who managed to stay with me today. It's much appreciated. As you know, I can't tell if any of you have sent tips during the tour, so thank you to those of you that did. Next time, hopefully, I'll be able to do an outdoor tour and you'll be able to see whoever shows themselves. And I need to work out why I'm having issues. No, I'm having issues. Streaming wise. And, well, it's not but me a coffee, you see, Emma. That's probably why it would be buy me a coffee. If you try and butt me a coffee, that's probably some dodgy website. What I will do is just very quickly, because it's time for their wet food. I have PayPal and I have buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee. Right. What I'm going to do now is try to turn it the wrong way. So you can see. Oh, that'll be the cat biscuits. Yes. Oh, what is this? What is this, Mummy? What is this? Oh, Mummy, what is it? Oh, Mummy, what is it? Oh, I've never been fed for days, weeks. Glad to hear it, Kirsty. Oh. Just so you can have a little bit of a look at them scoffing. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Apollo. What's my PayPal link? Well, it should be in a pinned comment on this chat, but quite frankly, I don't know if this is the original one or another one. It's on my, it's a pinned comment in my group, and it's detailed in my YouTube channel. And this is with them when they swap, because obviously, despite the fact that, oh, thanks, that's good, pick it up. Oh no, don't pick it up, just chuck it. Just chuck it. Yeah, just chuck it. Is that you done? Well, I did have quite a lot of biscuits, actually. Tasty. She's got the better half anyway. So I'm going to turn the camera around to me. I'm going to say thank you very much. Look at my flush cheeks. Look at my mad hair. It's amazing. I look terrible. And my fingers smell of cat food. Huzzah! Take care, everybody. Lots of love. Bye-bye.